video on synthetic division, which basically has 3 steps to it. You drop down the first term, then you multiply, add, multiply, add, multiply, add over and over. So it's a way of doing long division without making it so long, basically. So I'm going to do this problem here using synthetic division. A thing to understand is whatever you have on the bottom, you're going to find what makes this equal 0. X plus 2 equals 0 if x is negative 2. So I'm going to put a negative 2 up in the corner. Then I take these coefficients and I write them down. And I had this extra arrow here on purpose. It goes 5, 0, 6, 8. I have to put the 0 there to count as a placeholder. It goes x to the third, x to the second, x to the first, no x's. X to the third, second, first, no x's. These have to, the powers have to come in decreasing order. Third, second, first, 0. Now first I just drop down this 5. The 5 goes right there. Then I multiply. I do negative 2 times 5, which is negative 10. Then I add 0 plus negative 10 is negative 10. Multiply. Negative 2 times negative 10 is 20. Add 6 times 20 is 26. Sorry, 6 plus 20 is 26. Then I multiply. Negative 2 times 26 is negative 52. And then I add 8 plus negative 52 is negative 44. This last number goes in a box. If it's 0, you can ignore it and drop it. If it's anything besides 0, that number at the end of your result, end of your quotient, when you get your answer basically, goes on top of whatever you were dividing by. And everything else counts up by powers. This is x to the 0, x to the first, x to the second. So it's going to be 5x squared minus 10x plus 26 minus 44 over x plus 2. This whole thing here is the quotient, the result I get after the division. What you can also remember is whatever this power here was in the original, this power down here drops by 1. So if that was 5x to the third, this became 5x squared. The coefficient could change. It went from 5 to 5. Actually, the coefficient won't change, and that's okay. Suppose this number, this division on the bottom, hadn't been x plus 2, but had been something like 3x plus 4. Suppose that had been on the bottom of my fraction. Then I would see what makes this equal 0. It would be negative 4/3. And I would plug negative 4/3 into this spot right here. Synthetic only works if the thing you're dividing by has a power of 1. If it's like x squared or x to the third, the synthetic division process won't work. I hope this was helpful. Thank you. Have a good day.